Welcome to Manchester United Daily Updates. Before continuing this video, click the like button and subscribe to the channel. Ruben Amorim confirms Marcus Rashford's stance on Manchester United squad selection. Marcus Rashford wants to leave Man United, but they have lost their last 2 games since he addressed his future in an interview. Ruben Amorim has clarified Marcus Rashford wants to play for Manchester United and is trying to regain his place in the side. Rashford has been omitted from the matchday squad for the last 3 games due to his training form, and he last week outlined his desire for a new challenge, fueling the possibility of a move in the January transfer window. United have lost both of their games since Rashford addressed his future in an interview on December 17th, and the 27-year-old has participated in team training sessions at Carrington over the past week. The United hierarchy will not intervene in Amorim's handling of Rashford, who is unhappy that United alerted clubs to his availability without informing him. United sources insist they have not held any Rashford-specific conversations with prospective buyers. Amorim questioned Rashford's advisors for orchestrating an interview with the journalist Henry Winter 2 days after he was omitted from the squad for the Manchester derby, but said he had avoided speaking about the matter with Rashford. "Yeah, it's my decision. He wants to play, he's trying," Amorim said. "It's my decision. Only my decision. I spoke with a lot of players individually during trainings, so I try to do things, and I am doing things my way and is the only way I know. If I don't do that, I will lose myself, and I will not lose myself. I know what I am doing. When I feel that is the right moment, I will change something. Until then, I will continue to think what is best for the team. I speak with him every day, not about the interview, about the performance." Amorim denied the Rashford situation was a distraction for United. "No, I don't think so. Not for me. Not for the other players. Because everybody is there every day during training, so they understand, and that is the key point. For the media and for the other people, I cannot control that, but I am really focused and they know. I am so clear in my message. Everybody in Carrington knows what I'm talking about and what I want from Marcus and everybody else. So it's not a distraction for us. Maybe it is for the media, but that is not my concern." Amorim cited Rashford's form in training and in matches, as well as his engagement with teammates, behind his call to drop him against Manchester City on December 15th. Rashford trained on the morning of the derby and was unwell the next day, but has reported at Carrington on the allocated training days. United figures have reiterated Rashford has not been exiled from the first team squad, as Jadon Sancho was last season. Amorim suggested there was a route back into the side for Rashford and highlighted. Ruben Amorim makes Man Utd's Marcus Rashford stance perfectly clear. "I know what I'm doing." Marcus Rashford has missed out on a place in Ruben Amorim's matchday squad for 3 matches in a row and is interested in a transfer away from Manchester United for a new challenge. Ruben Amorim has declared he knows what he is doing over his current handling of Manchester United forward Marcus Rashford. The Red Devil star has missed out on the side's last 3 matchday squads and, following his absence from the win over Manchester City, revealed publicly that he was ready for a new challenge. It had already been made clear that United were open to his exit as soon as January, though Amorim has maintained he is happy to keep the 27-year-old. United's new head coach is scarcely a month into his new job, but has seen the situation dominate recent press conferences. The Portuguese boss has assured reporters that his decision is entirely based on football and training, rather than as a result of Rashford's interview. Amorim has described the striker's absence as normal, as he looks for the best for the team. The 39-year-old claims to speak to Rashford daily as he looks to improve his charge. "Normal situation," Amorim said in his press conference ahead of Wolves on Boxing Day. "When I feel that it's the right moment, I will change something. Until then, I will continue to think what is the best for the team. I speak with him every day. Not about the interview, about the performance." Amorim confirmed that Rashford wants to play, he is trying, but that the decision is only his. "I spoke with a lot of players individually during training, so I'm trying to do things. I am doing things my way," he added. "And it's the only way I know. If I don't do that, I will lose myself, and I will not lose myself. I know what I'm doing." Pressed on what Rashford must do to earn his way back, Amorim said he wanted to see responsibility and engagement from all the members of his squad. "Like any other player, the best that they can be," he said. If you have big talents, big performance, big responsibility, big engagement, like push forward everybody in this moment. And some guys have a big responsibility here because they are here for a long time. So, this is maybe one of the lowest moments in our club, so we have to face it and be strong in this moment. That's what I want for every player on the team. The United boss does not believe the situation surrounding Rashford has become a distraction despite his profile that only exists outside of the club, he claimed. Not for me, not for the other players, because everybody is there every day during training, so they understand, and that is the key point, he said. For the media and for the other people, I cannot control that. But I'm really focused, and they know. I'm so clear in my message. Everybody in Carrington know what I'm talking about and what I want from Marcus and everybody else. So it's not a distraction. Man United scouts snubbed £55 million Champions League superstar to instead sign Antony. Manchester United's deal to sign Antony from Ajax certainly did not go according to plan. Late into the summer window of 2022, Antony joined Manchester United for £85 million to reunite with Erik ten Hag at Old Trafford. Ten Hag was eager to strengthen at right wing and urged United to raid his former club Ajax for the Brazilian. Antony is United's second most expensive transfer of all time, but he has unfortunately failed to live up to his hefty price tag. The 24-year-old has scored 12 goals and provided 5 assists in his 92 appearances for the club, and years later it was revealed that United overpaid for Antony by £60 million, with club scouts valuing him at just £25 million. Man United missed out on Rafinha to sign Antony. Another winger target on United's radar at the time was Rafinha, who was playing for fierce rivals Leeds United. United's interest in Rafinha dates back to 2021, but the Red Devils snubbed the chance to sign the Brazilian in favor of signing Antony. As reported by The Athletic, United's scouting department backed Ten Hag in chasing a deal for Antony over the other option, which was Rafinha. It is a decision the club will look back on regrettably, especially as Rafinha has now become a superstar at Barcelona. The La Liga giants signed Rafinha for £55 million just a few days before Antony moved to Manchester. 2 years on, he has scored 17 goals and provided 10 assists in 25 appearances this season. That includes 6 goals in 6 games in the Champions League, with a hat-trick against Bayern Munich while captaining Barcelona on Europe's big stage. Meanwhile, Antony could be headed for the exit at Old Trafford. Antony linked with Man United exit in 2025. Under Ruben Amorim, it is still not quite clear where Antony fits in at United. He has been trialled at wingback and as a number 10 but continues to look unconvincing. Reports suggest Amorim is open to selling Antony, with United prepared to accept offers of around £23 million to let him leave in January. Premier League rivals Newcastle United have been linked to Antony, while Turkish clubs showed interest in Antony over the summer. Amorim wants Antony to defend more, and if he can adapt to the new style of play at United, he could potentially revive his career under the Portuguese. But at this point in time, an exit looks like the more likely solution. The problems at Manchester United have reared their face again after the victory against Manchester City was followed by 2 demoralizing defeats. While there was a lot of hope and something to build upon despite losing to Spurs, the loss to Bournemouth at Old Trafford was a lot more difficult to take. It had the whiff of Erik ten Hag's final days, as the team missed chance after chance and individual errors due to pressure gifted the opposition goals on a platter. Victor Osimhen to Man United transfer latest. Napoli row interested clubs. Fee decided. The latest transfer news and rumors surrounding Victor Osimhen as Manchester United emerge as a possible destination for the in-demand Nigeria striker. Manchester United are reportedly eyeing up some attacking options amid uncertainty around Marcus Rashford's future, and Victor Osimhen could be one of them. United were prepared to sell Rashford this summer if there had been clubs interested in the 27-year-old, though club figures stressed their preference was to keep Rashford and help him regain form. No offers were received for the England international, who currently holds a £325,000 per week contract. After his recent bombshell interview with Henry Winter, when he expressed he's ready for a new challenge away from United, Rashford will be made available for transfer during the January transfer window. He has been left out of Ruben Amorim's squad for their last 2 games against Manchester City and Bournemouth. With Osimhen emerging as a potential option to bolster Amorim's attacking ranks, The Manchester Evening News has taken a look at everything surrounding the Nigeria international. Antonio Conte fallout. After Osimhen reportedly pushed for a transfer to Chelsea, before it ultimately failed, Napoli boss Antonio Conte banished Osimhen from the first-team squad. He was left of Napoli's Serie A win over Parma, and also saw his number 9 shirt handed to new signing Romelu Lukaku. Strong players have arrived from a market that was difficult and at times blocked, Conte previously said during a press conference. They came to fill the slots and I'm happy with the work done by the club. Of course, if Osimhen had been sold, then we would have completed the situation better. As a result, the 25-year-old completed a season-long loan move to Galatasaray. Manchester United interest. Sky Sports in Switzerland indicate that United are already in contact with the player's representative and believe there will be no trouble in reaching an agreement on personal terms with Osimhen. Amid ongoing uncertainty on Rashford's future, a potential exit could open the door to signing the Nigeria striker. However, the report adds that United could face a possible stumbling block in negotiations with Napoli. The Serie A side are said to be demanding a fee of up to €75 million, £62.34 million, to sell the player in January. Victor Osimhen's future stance. I'm here as a Galatasaray player. I'm happy here, Osimhen told reporters last month. Since I came the Galatasaray fans, the club, I saw how big a family this club is. The way they have treated me and my family in a wonderful manner. It's important to be able to give them my all on the pitch. I've seen a lot of the speculation linking me out of the club in January. I can state through me now I'm going to be here until the end of the season.